Gentlemen, welcome back to another video. This is going to be a little bonus content video. So we will be reviewing the Monster Ultra Vice Guava. Okay, so first off, I want to say this. Okay, I'm not going to start doing reviews. This channel is not for food or drink reviews, but I got a hookup on this specific Monster flavor that I believe it's out on the West Coast and East Coast in stores, but I'm pretty sure that it's not launching in the Midwest until October 14th, and that's just stuff that I've read up on. So I could be completely wrong. And basically, I got my hands on it because my wife works for a company that works with like production and warehouse people, and they had an event where Coca-Cola was there and they were marketing this new flavor and handing some out. So she got one for me, so we're gonna try it. But I want to preface this and say that, like I said, this is not a review channel. If you want to watch solid food reviews, head on over to John's Flavor Quest on YouTube, okay? It's my buddy. He started a YouTube channel. He does food reviews. I'm gonna try to link his channel in the description. I don't know if you can or honestly how to do that, but if I can, I will. But otherwise, it's just John's Flavor Quest, so go check him out. But anyway, I am a big Monster guy, so when my wife told me that she got me a flavor that was new, I was excited. I was very excited. So, and it's their Ultra line, which if you guys know, sorry, I'm looking at I can look at the camera, like what you can see on the camera, so I'm trying to make sure that everything's in frame. But basically, if you have, ever drank Monster, you've probably had the Ultra White, which is just the pretty popular Monster. But this can's pretty cool, actually. This green color with the pink top. I was kind of hoping that the cap would be a different color, but usually with these Ultras, I think the cap is typically black. So we're gonna crack this open and give it a go. I got myself a chilled glass that I threw in the freezer, but it's kind of already basically defrosted, so I'll crack this by the mic so we can hear. Nice. Okay, so honestly, based off the smell, it smells just very similar to the White Monster. I'm not getting much of a smell there. I think a flavor has to be pretty distinct to have a certain smell like the original Monster. But let's check the color. Okay. So it's almost like almost looks like a raspberry lemonade type of color. Well, actually on camera it looks a lot darker than it does in person. But I know, sorry that this video is awkward, because John called my ass out on doing my videos in multiple takes, so I'm going to try to do this in one take. But obviously drinking energy drinks every day is not good for you, and I know Monsters aren't great for you, but recently I've been looking at a lot of foods and drinks that I have, especially with color, and just to see, and you can see this one, well, you can't see, but I can read it to you. It's got red 40 in it. I'm trying to stay away or trying to cut down on the amount of food dyes that I have. Obviously, candy is a big one, and I love candy, and that's got every dye known to man in there, so I don't know. I know they cause cancer and stuff, but a lot of things cause cancer, so oh well. And before I drink this, also, I want to say that recently at work, don't tell my wife, but most mornings I've been getting the, it's the original, but it's the low carb, so it's like the original can, but it's all blue. So I'm kind of used to that taste, and whenever I have that one consistently and then try something else, like one of the ultras, they tend to taste a lot sweeter. So if I describe this as very sweet, that's why, because my palates are used to the other flavor. But this is 0 sugar. It's 10 calories, and for you Monster people, it's always got this description on the back of the can, so I'll read that quick. It says, Miami has it all, mind-blowing Latin energy, premier racing from NASCAR to F1, and world-class beaches with the hottest clubs right on the sand. Whether you're an over-the-top partier or an undercover crime fighter in a pastel suit, t-shirt, and loafers, you gotta stay energized. That's so true. From South Beach to Cali Ocha, looking good and feeling good is what it's all about. With 0 sugar to weigh you down, the fresh taste of perfectly ripened guava, and our world-famous Monster energy blend. Ultra Vice Guava has you covered. Unleash the beast, baby. Okay, so we're gonna give this a taste and see what it's like. So I will say, for the ultras of the Ultra brand, which is the most popular of Monsters, I think, this is very smooth going down. It almost tastes just like a carbonated juice. Like, it's very sweet, but not in the way that some energy drinks of like different brands are like kind of overwhelming, and it tastes almost like a fake sweet. Like, yeah, it tastes like a, what would it be? Almost like if you had like a refresher or something at like if you can get at Chipotle, you can get like their refresher lemonades, like their guava lemonade. I think it's Chipotle. I think they have a guava lemonade. It's honestly very similar to that, but just carbonated. So it tastes very smooth. Wow, look at that color. That's the dye, but yeah, that's very good. It's very smooth going down. The aftertaste is, it's still sweet, it's subtle, but it dissipates. It doesn't linger like other energy drinks, at least that I've noticed so far. Obviously, 30 minutes later, I might have a little aftertaste, but as of right now, the aftertaste like basically completely dissipates, and I'm not getting any leftovers or anything of the flavor. So yeah, that's pretty good. If I had to rate it, so I think it's important that we remember that 5 is average. And that's tough, John. I don't know how John does this with rating. Cause like I'm just like normally like if I would just tell someone and be like, yeah, it's good, you should try it. I'll definitely get it again. And of the ultras, it's pretty good. So I'm gonna give it, I'll give it an 8. I think that's an honest rating. I think it's pretty good. And I think maybe that I'm giving it a little bit higher of a score because it's new and it's a fun flavor and it's a little different. But yeah, so I think that overall the Monster Ultra Vice Guava is a pretty solid drink. So I would recommend giving it a go. I think it's October 14th that it's going to come to the Midwest, and it might already be out. I'm not sure, but yeah. So that was probably the only review that you'll see on this channel. And this is just a little added video. I'll still have my other video that comes out on Wednesday, and that'll be a fun one. But yeah, this is just a fun little one. So, but don't expect more. Like I said, if you want to watch some legit reviews, go over to John's Flavor Quest. And like I said, I'll try to drop it down, his link in the description. But otherwise, that is it for this one. Love you, boys. Peace.